Hello and welcome back to the Ranter. And today's podcast is about the monarchy. This is a PowerPoint I made at school ages ago, probably like Thursday or something. And today I'm going to show you all because I had no idea what to do for Sundays or Mondays Ranter. I don't know. So, what is the monarchy? A monarchy is a form of a government in which a person, the monarch, is head of state for life or until abdication. The political legitimacy and authority of the monarch may vary for restrictions and symbols to fully autocorrect and can expand across domains and do some legal stuff. So first I want to talk about Queen Elizabeth II. Oh my god, my head is banging. Not physically, just mentally. So, Queen Elizabeth II. Elizabeth II was Queen of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms. From the 6th of February 1952 until her death in 2022. She was Queen Regent of 32 sovereign states during her lifetime, and 15 at the time of... So at the start of her reign as Queen, she was the head of 32 sovereign states, but at the end, when she died, she was 15, because obviously a lot of them left the Commonwealth. She was born on the 21st of April 1926 on Burton Street, London, and she died on the 8th of September 2022, and as well that was Disney Plus Day. Her spouse was Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, which she married him in 1947 before she became queen. And then as soon as he died in 2021, she didn't divorce him, it's just that, she, wasn't married. They were, but they weren't, whatever. Her parents were Queen Elizabeth, the Queen's mother, and George V, I think it was. Her full name was Elizabeth Alexander Mary Windsor. Prince Philip. Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, was husband of Queen Elizabeth II. As such, he served as consort of British monarchy for Elizabeth's husband as queen since Elizabeth ascended the throne in the 6th of February 1952 until he died in 2021, marking the longest serving royal consort in history. Born the 10th of June 1921. Well, he died on his 100th year, but he was like a month. He was a month of getting there. He was a month on Monarchy estate, convent, Greece. So he was born in Greece. He died in Windsor Castle on the 9th of April 2021 last year. These were the dates he was knighted, different, obviously 1947 when he got married to the Queen, 1952 when Elizabeth became Queen, and 1954, I am not quite sure when they had the final child, I don't know. Organisation founded the Duke of Edinburgh Awards. So, and then I have a big family tree, which I'm going to tell you the order from Queen Victoria to the future kings, because all we have in our future is kings. But we do have a chance of another king. So, start off with Queen Victoria, 1819 to 1901. Then Edward the 7th, 1851 to 1910. Then George the 5th, 1855 to, was that 1855? 1865 till 1936. Then George the 5th, 1895 to 1952. Then Queen Elizabeth, 1926 to 2022. This needs a bit of updating, but I didn't really check it. So, and then we have the next in now King Prince Charles, or King Charles III. What's going to happen to him because of the last two Charleses? We don't know. Speculation. I don't know. So, and then the first in line for the throne now is Prince William, Prince of Wales, with second, third and fourth Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. They're all in line. And then it goes to Harry, Archie, Lilibet. And then it will go to Anne. No, it won't go to Anne. It will go to Andrew, all his kids. Then it will go to Edward, all his kids. And then Anne, all her kids. But they're all going to die before they have the chance of getting to be in line. So let's talk about Charles. Charles III is king of the United Kingdom and 14 other Commonwealth realms. He ascended the throne on the 8th of September 2022 upon the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. He was the longest serving heir apparent in British history, and at the age of 73 is the oldest person to ascend the throne in the British throne. So he's the oldest person ever to ascend the throne. They've all been younger in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, not the 70s. Like, what the hell? So he was born on the 14th of November 1948. Making him 73, like I said. He was born at Buckingham Palace in London. His spouse at the moment is Camilla, Queen Consort of the United Kingdom. They married in 2005. Princess Diana, Princess of Wales, was married to Charles from 1981 to 1996, tragically before her death. Or supposedly her death. His full name is Charles Philip Arthur George. His parents are obviously Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. Let's talk about some princes. So, the princes of England right now are Andrew, Edward, William, Henry, which is Harry, James, George, Louis, and Archie. They're all the princes. There's more, but they're the main ones. Then we have princes of the United Kingdom of Great Britain, Northern Ireland, is a royal title normally granted to sons and grandsons of reigning and past monarchs. the title is granted by the reigning monarch, who is front of all honours. Honoraries, like, so the monarch could just go up to a random person and say, "Oh yeah, you are now Prince of Wales." That's what they. Like, if Charles wants to do that, he could kick Camilla out. He could say to Harry, he's like, "You have to be in England at all times, and you can't stay in America." He could do that because you have to follow the rules. Titles granted by reigning monarch who fronts his brother. There may be issues that you can send in, like, stuff, like, because, like, the royal, like, the king or queen will, like, make a will at some point and put in the will, like, when I die, this person will become Prince of Wales or Cardiff or whatever. They'll become something like that. Where do they live? I want to know that same question. These are the three main places: Balmoral, Windsor or Buckingham Palace. And if you search on Google list of British royal residents, you'll be able to find every single place where British royal people live. Then this one is for YouTube people only. Hello. And people on the podcast, hello. On Spotify, hello. So here's a gallery. We've got Queen Elizabeth. We got Diana. We got Prince Charles. No, not Prince Charles. It is Prince Philip. Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. Diana. Philip. 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 Queen and Philip. Queen and Philip. Charles and the Queen Consort. Okay. So, here are some facts about the monarchy. Kings and queens have 2 birthdays, you may or may not know. Obviously, the Queen was born in April. And if you didn't know, she has her 2nd birthday in June. That was also celebrated with her Jubilee this year. The royal family isn't allowed to sign autographs. I didn't actually know this, surprisingly. Queen Elizabeth was the longest reigning British monarch of all time. She is the longest reigning monarch of all time. Well, she's the 2nd longest reigning monarch of everywhere all time, because someone reached like 74. And then Charles doesn't squeeze his own toothpaste. That's a bit weird. You've got your own hands, use them. Princess Diana's wedding dress was created, or whatever that says, contained over 10,000 pearls. What? And one last sad fact. The 8th of September, the Queen died. We'll always remember Queen Elizabeth. That is the end of the PowerPoint. But that is not the end of the podcasty. This next bit is for the people of the podcast and what did you call it? Are we working? Are we working on it? Are we working on it? Sorry if you can't see anything, the people on the Emily's here. Don't mind that. Okay, so let's get this all sorted. So I'm just sorting out this. I'll just be right back with you all. So, now, this next bit is for everyone, but if you want to go to Sammy and Josh TV YouTube channel, you can watch this on your own, or if you're with me in the YouTube video, you're getting a free view or if you're in the podcast, I will read all the lines and you'll just listen to the music. We are breaking normal news broadcasts to bring you this very important news. News from Windenburg Palace has said that Queen Sophie has died at the age of 102. She's the oldest queen that most of us have ever seen. She has no children, so the royal family's historians and genealogists are looking to find a family member who is still alive, and that might be you, so we will give you more details soon. Her Majesty Queen Sophie, 2000 to 2102. Oh dear, Queen Sophie! What happened, Bella? Our queen has died. Oh, poor her. But... oh, the door. It must be my HelloFresh box, not sponsored. Hello, is this Bella Goth? Yes, it is. You may have heard the news about Queen Sophie. Yes. Do you know Milton Bachelor? Yes, my grandfather. Good. He was the brother of Queen Sophie. Oh my goodness. So you're saying the new Queen of Sim Nation? Yes, tomorrow I will come and collect you and your husband and children to go to Windenburg Palace. Okay, I'm so happy. I will see you tomorrow.
So would you like some tomatoes in your cheese sandwich?
Oh my god, I can't believe we're going to be royalty. Why, Milton? Is that all you're worried about, Milton? Yes, he left the royal family for no reason. But why? We may find out soon. Well, hopefully. Well, let's finish packing. Okay. I'm going to be royalty. Maybe a prince for her husband. Royalty! Hey Google, how to be royalty. All packed, ready for tomorrow. Yes, me too. See you in the morning. Royalty. But I have to sleep first. All done. Okay, royalty, fancy clothes, waving and events. Royalty, Queen Bella. Her Majesty Queen Sophie, 82 years on the throne.
Buckingham Palace says that they have found the new queen. The new queen's name is Bella Goth. She has a family with 2 children, Cassandra and Alexander. They are both prince and princess. And other news is that Queen Sophie's funeral will be held next week, and Bella's coronation will be held on the 1st of next month. That is your news at 10, and good night.
Okay, guys. And that was this week's podcast. Today's theme was obviously royalty. And if you want to see more of Queen Bella, go to Sammy and Josh TV. If you want to hear more of my podcast, they're going to get better and longer. I just need to figure out some themes that will take me a long time to think about and explain. So guys, that is going to be the end of this week's podcast of the Ranter, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!